Welcome to the customer management section of this course. In this one, we're just going to cover up how you create customers and do the whole process of managing them. In the next module, which is the transaction management, we'll tell you how to use these customers in creating transactions for your normal day-to-day deposits, withdrawals. But for now, let us bring in your customers. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to get 5 customers onboarded and loaded for us. In the last section, we were supposed to talk about this button here, but it has a few things that enables a management. Like if you want to create a new contribution, if you want to add a customer, if you want to assign customers, if you want to manage branches, you can be done on this button here. You can do this whole customer stuff. We want to show you how to add, but before we use this one, you can use this option and add the customer. That's convenient if you want to do it from the dashboard straight, but we'll just go to the customer section here and view all our customers. So here we'll just walk through the different tabs on this, then we'll go ahead to create a customer. So right now on this, we can see that we have a few cards, and this you can swipe here. First of all, on this first card, you can see the total balance. Then we can see the active customers, which represents customers that have balances in them. Then inactive customers, those are customers that don't have any balance, right? Then you can see all of your branches. Remember the last video we created one branch. Okay, so you can also see all of your customers when you have them, and you can see the assigned and unassigned. So we will handle that whole process for assigning and unassigning customers in the staff management section. But for now, we will just focus on getting our customers in. So we are first of all going to create a customer, and I have 5 customers I want to create here. We'll go ahead to add customer. The same button that you had here still does the same thing. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add a few this first customer, then I will speed through the others so that we don't waste too much time here. So we'll first of all add for Oluwaseun Adeyemi Adebayo. So we have Oluwaseun Michael Adebayo. Alright, so we can see that we have successfully added the names, though we've not created the account yet. But one thing you can notice is there is something being created here, like a username. So in future modules, you will see the section that represents how your customers will be able to log in with their accounts. This username is important because that's how your customer will be able to log into the accounts, the same way we created the username on the sign up. All right. So we have that. That's just the explanation for the username. Now, you can keep this. It's compulsory you have a phone number in our system, but we already have a default one. So if your customer does not have a phone number, which many people, their customers don't, you can always just leave this default one. So like I said, you just leave this default one, and we will automatically just have this number default. So even SMSs will not be able to go for them because of this. But if you have your customer, they have phone numbers, you want them to receive SMS, put in their phone number and they'll be receiving SMSs. So yeah, we'll just go ahead to add the state. Then there's this section for optional fields. If you have the address, if you have the card number, if you have the email, then if you want to put a password. But this is usually useful. This particular password is useful when, like I said, you want to give them access to their accounts. If they have like a mobile phone, if they have a smartphone, they can log in and view their details, view their transactions, see what's happening in their account alongside the transactions that they receive or the SMSs that they will get if you are subscribed to that. So, but for now, we are not going to be doing any of this. For the card number, we will come back to that because we need to reference where it is properly done and managed there. So we'll do that in this same video. So right now we've successfully filled up the form. We can go ahead and click submit. And we have created our customer. So we can then go into the list and see we have one customer and it's going to be inactive because we just added them. So I'll just go ahead and add a few more, then we will be back here. Alright, so we have successfully added 5 customers. So all of them are inactive, but we can see that we've added 5 of them. Okay, so what we want to then go and do is create a card for the customers. Whenever you want to view the details, you just tap in the customer. Then you can see the different information about them. But for now, this would be 0 for now. But we'll just go ahead and create cards. So here we have a few sections where you put in the card number. You tell us whether it's an existing card or a new card, right? Then add the branch. Now if you're referencing the branch that is, if you have a specific branch, which I believe each business should just have one branch that they're operating from, so we have that registered and you can click so you know the total amount you're earning per branch. So if you have more than one branch, you see it's represented there as well. So right now we will just go ahead and add the card number, and it's, you just put in a specific, you don't have to have zeros in front of it, but you just have a number. So we'll just say this is 25. So existing card, you don't really have any other options that it will be popping up. But if you want to do a new card, which will tell us, okay, you put in amount, what day did you register that card? So you have to click this option of new sale, which will bring up this extra option, which will tell us, okay, how much did you register the card? Let's just say it's 300 naira per card. The date you registered it, obviously you can't have a date in the future, so it will be a date in the past. Let's just say we did it on the 1st of February, right? So we created that purchase date. We have the category of savings. All depends on what you do. You know, there's savings, there's food, there's transport, there's housing, etc. and others. So we just put it as food because it's a very common one. Then you click on it as paid. When we are going to deal with the reporting, you will see how this money comes in to calculate your profits and know how much your business is earning. That's the true power of having this application. So with all this, we'll just go ahead and create the contribution card, which will take us back here. Now we will not be able to see it yet. So if we go back, click again and load it up, we'll see that we have successfully created a new contribution card. So that's pretty solid. So what we're supposed to do now is list the customers, but so far we've been seeing the list of customers. We can see all of our customers right now. We have Oluwaseun, we have Chinedu, we have Toyin, we have Olamide, and we have Chiamaka. Right now, you would want to then maybe view their details based on what you've already created for them, their phone number, the address, state. Their status is inactive right now because they don't have any number, but you can still see more details about their account. So we also have something here for history, which will tell us all the transactions for each customer. So that's just how you do that. Then when you have more amounts, you will see them here. Each balance will be represented on these sections. So that's just it. So mainly that's it for this module. In the next one, we'll be handling transactions and seeing how we can definitely use the application as it should be used. So thanks for watching and see you in the next module.